Welcome back, everyone. Thank you so much for hanging out with us during our daily creative challenge. I'm your host, Kathleen. I'm an illustrator and designer here at Adobe, and you might have also seen my face on Adobe Live. Or maybe this is your first time seeing my face surrounded by such lovely little pups. There's actually one hiding behind me, too. Can't forget about him. Hello, everybody in the chat. We've got Esther. Esther, were you in Adobe Live, or was that another Esther? Either way, welcome. We've got Chris. Clash of Plan, thank you for being here. Of course, Michael Shez, we got Lee, we got Paco in the house. So today we are starting on day 2 of our daily creative challenge. Yesterday was officially day 1, and the day before that we had a little bit of an intro day. But if you have no idea what I'm talking about, the daily creative challenge is really a way for us to help enable you to become awesome Illustrator users, building simple illustrations in just under 2 weeks. So our goal for you is to create 7 really simple, beautiful illustrations before April 21st. And if you do that, you'll be on your way to becoming much more comfortable in Illustrator and able to pursue your illustration dreams. Oh, hey, Fern, welcome back. Thanks for being here again. Okay, Esther, it was you. It was me. I'm always here. Awesome. Hey, Kathleen, good morning here in Malaysia. Oh, good evening here from San Francisco. So if you want to learn more about these daily creative challenges, there is a link below me in the description box. Michael also just posted the link in chat if you'd like to check that out. What's up, Janie? Thanks for being here. And I want to just show you guys really quickly a couple of the projects that have been posted. These are all of the daily creative challenge keyworded projects that have been posted so far. My mind is blown. There are so many amazing things. You can see a lot of them have a similar cover image. We have that for you if you'd like to download it. And maybe you can tell from a couple of these little thumbnails that today's theme was furry companions, pets, whatever you want to consider them. They don't have to be furry. Like Michael said earlier, it could be a lobster. Who knows, maybe a bearded dragon. But yes, we are teaching you how to create a simple furry companion today. I'm really interested to see what all of you in chat might consider your furry companions. More of a dog person? Cat person? Today we are going to be working on a cat, but before that I want to let you know how you can get support for this daily creative challenge. If you click that link, this is how you sign up. First name, last name, email, boom, you'll get your challenge first thing in the morning. You'll have all day to work on it. You'll get support by either coming to the daily live show, that's what this is. It's at 6 p.m. Pacific time for the next 2 weeks. So until next Friday, you have me here to ask questions. If you have any questions, please feel free to ask. You can always watch the replays also on the Creative Cloud YouTube channel if things go a little too quickly. We also have provided a couple tutorials for you, and you can do community feedback. But also above me, you can see that we have opened up a Slack channel for all of you to come and hang out in between live streams. We've had so much fun over on the Slack channel, getting to know you all, and also looking at the Get Feedback channel. So if you want to pop over to my screen, we can show you what this means. You just come over here, join Slack. It's like a giant chat room. And basically you can post your work in progress and get feedback. We've got Michael, we've got Lee, we have myself, and we also have a bunch of other people taking part in the challenge that can give you feedback. We'll talk more about this at the end of the stream, but it's been really, really helpful. Also, if I can't answer your question right now, you can always post it here afterwards. Awesome. So today we're going to focus on 3 things. We're going to make an asset really quickly. We've been covering really basic tools, so we'll cover something a little different today. We're going to then export that illustration so that we can then put it on our Behances. If you don't have a Behance Portfolio right now, I'll show you how to make one. It's free, it's easy, and it's awesome. Sound good, everyone? What's up, Jean-Joel? What a name. He says kitty. Yes, we are going to be making a kitty. Totally. What's up, Joe? Snowman solution is ready. Okay, let's pop into Illustrator. So you can see I was playing around a little bit with a simple cat illustration. And the shapes are super simple. We're going to kind of fly through this quickly, but before we get started, let's reset our workspace so that we are all on the same page. I'm going to go up to here, reset essentials. Boom. Should look similar if you are using Illustrator right now. If this is your first time using Illustrator, you're going to want to make a new file. You can choose any dimensions you want, and then click Create, and you will have something like this. Rolando, hello from Chile. What's up? All right, so let's create this cat. The first thing that we're going to do is create the head shape. So let's go over here. Let's choose the polygon tool. We haven't used this one yet. It is within the shape tools. You have to click and hold polygon tool. So I'm going to start just clicking and dragging, and you'll see that this isn't really the shape of the cat's head. Don't worry, we're going to edit it later. But for now, let's just drop it. Now this is how we're going to make it to be more of a diamond or rectangle. Let's grab this side right here. This is the little side slider. I'm just doing Command plus to zoom in and out. Let's grab it, and we're going to pull down to give it less sides. Now you'll notice that the size or the shape that I come out with is really just a square or a rectangle. So you could use the rectangle tool, but I did want to show you that you can make polygons of all different sizes and sides. All right, so we're going with this diamond shape. If you were here yesterday, you will remember that we used the smart corners to kind of round out the edges. So we're going to do that again. You'll notice this little side corner widget appears when you have your tool selected. I'm going to grab it, kind of smooth it out a little bit. Awesome. Then I'm going to grab this end. I'm going to use my direct selection tool. That is A, that's the shortcut. We talked about this yesterday. And I'm just going to drag a box around these top 2 points so that only they're selected. I'm going to use my arrow keys to just squish the shape down a little bit. Awesome. Again, we're going to use the direct selection tool. Just going to draw a box around the bottom. And let's squish it up a little bit. Going to Command minus, minus, minus. We have a cat head. Awesome. Let's draw the ears next. These are just triangles that I smoothed out the corners on, which I just showed you how to do. So I'm just going to whip these out really quick using the polygon tool. Drag the sides down to be a triangle. Use my selection tool to drag it down. Rotate it a little bit. Perfect. And we're going to use our reflect tool that we used yesterday as well. We're going to go up to Object, Transform, Reflect. Make sure it's vertical, as you can see here. And we're going to click Copy, because we need to make another ear. Let's drag our ear over here. Perfect. They're not perfectly placed, but I kind of like that in a cat. Not perfect, but adorable. Sound good? What's up, Tackle Boys? Thanks for being here. All right, let's round out the top edge of this ear using the same technique of using the direct selection tool. Click, just select the top ear, point, drag it down. Awesome. I'm gonna drag a box around here, click, drag it down. Easy peasy. Let's draw the eyes really quickly. We're going to use the ellipse tool that we used, I believe, on the first day, or maybe on day 0. I'm going to just drag out some sort of oval shape. Awesome. Let's draw another. Again, not totally perfect from the other, because I want them to be maybe a little different. It's not a perfect cat, but he's a good cat. All right, and here is the new tool that we are going to learn for today. It's called the Curvature Tool. And we talked about this in our Get Feedback channel on Slack. So if you want to learn more about it, Michael had a really good explanation on how to use it over there. So feel free to go join it at bit.ly/daily challenge Slack. That is what it is. But basically what the Curvature Tool is it helps us create beautiful curved lines really easily. This is the tool. It's basically the pen tool, but with a little curved line coming out of it. So what all we're going to do is we're going to drop anchor points. We're just going to click here. That's the left side of the mouth. Click down here. It's the bottom. And then if I hold Shift and click up here, it's going to make a perfect curve. Super easy. If you've used Illustrator before, you'll notice it's really similar to the pen tool, but I think it's a little more intuitive. Now we notice that it filled in the shape. That's not what we want. We want it to be just a stroke, not a fill. We talked about this a little bit yesterday, but if you go down here, you'll notice that this is my fill, This is my stroke. The stroke is just an outline around a shape. The fill is just the color that fills the shape. We don't need any fill. This is just a line, so we're going to click none for that. We're going to click our stroke, and I'm going to choose the color that I just have selected by default. Awesome. So you'll notice if I click off of this, we have a yellow little mouth. Maybe we will go up here and pick black. And I'm just going to copy, that's Command C, or go up to Edit Copy, and I'm going to then paste Command V. There's a couple different ways that you could get a duplicate, but this is seemingly the easiest way for right now. I'm going to hold Shift and click both of them, and I'm going to increase the stroke over here in my Properties panel to maybe 4 pixels. Perfect. Sound good, everyone? Chris says, I've been appreciating these live streams. Awesome to have you here, Chris. If you have any questions, please feel free to ask. Join the Slack channel. Alrighty, so I want these eyes maybe to be a different color. I'm going to hold Shift and click both of them. I'm going to go up into my color picker, maybe click this green, perhaps. The fill and the stroke are giving me a hard time. Here we go. Perfect. So we have this tabby cat, this nice little orange cat, and maybe we decided that maybe we want a gray and white cat. Not a problem at all. All we're going to do is copy this. Let's do Command C, that's the hotkey or shortcut for it. Command V. Make a copy, and I'm just going to drag a copy off to the side so that we don't lose this. And then we're going to edit this. All right, we're going to click, make sure we have our whole cat selected, and let's change the colors really quickly, really easily. We're going to go up to, I believe it is Edit, yes. Edit Colors, you see right here, and we're going to do Recolor Artwork. This is a really, really interesting tool, makes it super easy to make different iterations, try different colors before totally committing to them. We're going to click over onto the Edit tab. And you can see that I have 3 different colored bubbles. And as I drag them around this color wheel, you'll notice my cat's face is getting very red. It's very embarrassed right now. But maybe we want to do more of like a gray and white cat. So I'm going to drag it close to the center. Whoops. I'm going to find maybe kind of like a bluish gray. We're going to drop down the saturation a little bit, and maybe the brightness. And let's change these ears maybe to a lighter gray. If you have any questions about the Recolor Artwork tool that aren't answered during the stream, please feel free to go ask on the Slack channel. Be happy to help you. All right, and let's change these eyes maybe to a dark blue. Super cute. We have a gray and white cat, but let's try one more. We're going to copy, we're going to paste, drag a gray cat off to the side, make sure we have this selected, and try one more time. Chat, what do you think? What colors? Maybe something a little more interesting, a little more strange. Let's make it maybe a strawberry cat. Maybe it'll have blue eyes still, but green ears and red fur. Or it could be a tomato. I won't judge, they're both delicious. Swayze says, that's one tool I've never used. Awesome. You can feel your Instagram, or not Instagram, Illustrator muscles getting stronger by the second so that you can post this on Instagram. All right, we have our strawberry cat or tomato cat. We have a legion of adorable furry friends. I'm wondering which one we should export. They're all looking at me. They're telling me secrets. Ooh, pink, Esther says. That's a good idea. Maybe I'll select this, maybe make it a little more pink. Ooh, no, that's too bright. That's too bright, Esther. All right, let's do gray cat. I think that'll look really nice on my Behance portfolio. Hey, Francis, what's up? Welcome back. And Mr. Rithy, hey, good to have you here. Also, Iron Buddha, what's up? All right, so we're going to export this illustration so that we can upload it onto Behance. Let's drag a selection around our gray cat. We're going to leave the other cats for now. And you can either right-click on your selection, go down to Export Selection, or you can go to File, Export Selection. I'm going to do that one. Why not? Let's change it up a bit. Ooh, Brent loves mint and chocolate colors. So delicious. So this is our export for screens menu. You'll see I have my little gray cat. I'm going to choose where I want to export it. Let's go to my desktop, Daily Creative Challenge, choose that. Let's export her as a JPEG at 1x the scale, so exactly the scale that I created her at. And we're going to click Export Asset, boom. When I do that, let's replace the one that I already have. My Finder will open and you'll see my cute little smoky cat. Francis says, I thought this was a replay. And then I said hello to you and you got freaked out. Hello, hello. So I have my gray cat. Now let's go upload to Behance. This is the most important part. We need you to upload to Behance so that we can see your awesome work and we can comment on it and appreciate it, which is something that we are going to be doing today. So if you do not have a Behance portfolio yet, you can use your Facebook, your Gmail, your Adobe ID. It's super easy. Why don't you go ahead and do that now if you don't have one? I'm already signed in here. And this is really also important. I'm not going to create a new project because I already have one for the daily challenge. One project can hold all of your daily challenge pieces. So you can see my one project right here, and it has my rocket ship from day one and my fast food hot dog. Hopefully it's a veggie dog from day one. So day 0, day 1. All you have to do is click Edit Project, and it's going to open up my project editor. I have my first illustration, my second one. Let's go down here, Insert Media. This is the symbol or icon for uploading an image. Let's pick our kitty. And we have our cat uploaded. I'm going to do the similar thing that I've done the first 2 days. Day 2. Let's turn off Keycaster because that's annoying. Furry companion. My future cat. Because I don't have one. Sad face. All right, all you do is save, and then like magic, if I go back to my profile, click on my Daily Creative Challenge project, there's my cat. It's easy as that. However, I forgot a very important step, and nobody called me out on it. In chat, you weren't watching. You weren't watching close enough. Let's go back to Edit Project. This is the most important thing, especially if you're making a new project, if this is your first day. Let's go to Settings. In Basic Info, we're going to have 3 creative fields. That is required. But this is what we require of you. We need you to put in the keyword of Daily Creative Challenge. That's how we can find your work. That's how you can find each other's work. No spaces are needed, just Daily Creative Challenge, one word, easy peasy. So, we've uploaded our projects. Now let's look at some of the projects from today that we want to highlight because we think they're really awesome, they're really interesting, and they do a good job of following along on the theme. Francis says it's 2 a.m. here. Oh my goodness. Thank you for staying up. The stream will be over in about 5 minutes, so you can go to bed then. This is by Atif. It's a really awesome, really simple illustration of a rabbit, but it has a really nice use of kind of really light shadows. I think shadows are kind of difficult to use properly in Illustrator. It can look really harsh, or like drop shadow can be too harsh, but this is really nice and light. This character has a lot of character. So I'm going to go down here and comment, what is his name? Looks like a Gustafer. And we'll see if Atif responds. Maybe tomorrow, maybe right now, who knows? All right, let's go on to another one. This is by Glenn, and Glenn has done a great job over the last couple of days of coming into the Slack to get feedback. So I'll actually show you in our Get Feedback channel. We've had a lot of talk about fast food, A lot of fun animals. I love this worm. He's so fun. This awesome llama by Dusty Rose. But Glenn posted this and said, this is my lazy cat. Any tips on improving the shapes and colors? And Dusty Rose started by saying, maybe you could round the eyelids a little bit, maybe make it look a little more lazy and sleepy. And Michael says, take it one step further and try and round all of the shapes. Really get the whole attitude, really sleepy, really lazy. So Glenn posted his final image. I said, so chilled. Michael says, ready for a nap. Also, this is amazing. Really cute animated dog. But you can see here that Glenn posted his original work and then his much more rounded and chilled out cat. I think it has a great shape character to it. And I love the whole thing, because I do. I also think that the whiskers add a nice roundness to the face. Boom. Great job, Glenn. I'm also going to appreciate it, because I didn't do that in the last one. Let's appreciate this one, too. All right, this one is by Dominic, and we think this one is really amazing. One, because the character design is so cool. I think this would fit perfectly like on a children's TV show. I love the eyelashes, especially. But this was Dominic's first work in Illustrator, which I think is so awesome. It's clear that they used some duplication of the same shape to keep it all cohesive, a similar color palette. Really simple, really nice. So I'm going to say I love how simple it is. Maybe you could try it without a stroke on the triangles. Nice. All right, on to Bruce's piece. This is really cool. Bruce used the Curvature Tool, which we talked about in the tutorial. So the left one is just really simple tools. Everything is very basic. And the right, Bruce used the Curvature Tool to really make it look organic and natural. He has so much attitude. His teeth are kind of scaring me. I love it. Vanessa says the dog is so cute. So there's already some commenting going on down here. Atif says the second one is much better. Good job. Michael says the right one is so much better. Super pro. And Bruce says, I wanted to show how you can change a simple overlapping shapes with the one on the left to the dynamic drawing on the right with just one tool. If you want to learn more about that curvature tool, come on over to Slack. We can talk all about it. Hey, Joseph, welcome to the stream. Thanks for being here. Hey, Jerry, we are going to be ending in just a couple minutes, but the replay will be available immediately on the Creative Cloud YouTube channel, which is where we are right now. All right, on to Sammy's work. We really liked Sammy's project because it does an awesome job of, one, being cohesive. This pink is also brought into down here, and I wonder if there will be pink in the rest of the projects. But also, Sammy does a great job of using one project to show all of her work, which is really the goal that we have. It'd be awesome to just have one portfolio piece, all your projects and all your pieces in one project. That way you can send one link to maybe a future employer or someone that you want to share your work with, and they can see it all there. And Swayze says all the triangles would disappear without the stroke. Going back to the hedgehog, that's actually a really good point. I personally don't love strokes on items or on shapes, but maybe we could do something with lightening the stroke. Maybe making the stroke the same color as the face. That could be it. Who knows? Good call out, Swayze. So great job, Sammy, on keeping it all in one project. I'm going to comment, I love the pink. Will you have pink in all of your illustrations? Question mark, post comment, appreciate project. It's that easy. So Esther's wondering, is it okay if I create a puppy face similar to my dog from yesterday's Adobe live stream? Yeah, if you want to keep practicing a similar shape, by all means, I think that's a great idea. Maybe it would be cool to try something new out, but let's see what you create. Maybe you can post it in the Get Feedback channel before you post it on Behance. Yeah, Taco Boys, I agree. Very impressive challenge art, everyone. I'm excited to see what you all come up with tomorrow, if this is your first live stream and you have no idea what the Daily Creative Challenge is, go to the link below in the description box. There you can sign up and you'll be sent a challenge over the next 2 weeks. Every day the theme will be different. We have these live streams every day at 6 p.m. for the next 2 weeks. If you want to come and get some help with your theme. We also have a Slack channel that we've been talking about. It's bit.ly/dailychallengeslack. Got to make sure I get that right. Yes, it's above me. You can come over, chat, ask questions, and we also have some tutorials on the landing page once you click the link below. So we will be back tomorrow at 6 p.m. If you're interested in coming over to Adobe Live, we'll be there at 9 a.m. tomorrow at Behance. And let's see if she can give us a clue for tomorrow's challenge. Should I? Maybe you should, Michael. Maybe you can hint at them. Can you name the rabbit before? You can name it. Go ahead. Yeah, join us on Slack, Michael. Totally good call out, and we will be back tomorrow. Thanks, everyone. See you.